Hey, Non-Techies, this is Jess from Non-Techie Entrepreneur. Today we will be going over Square appointments. All links and chapters will be listed in the description below. If you're looking for more videos on the Square platform, check out the playlist listed on the card above. With Square appointments, it is available for a range of industry types. Square appointments are available to all Square users. No matter the industry that you're currently in, if you are looking to book appointments, consults with customers, you can use Square appointments for that. You can use your phone, your POS with the Square appointments. You don't have to use it only on Square dashboard. It is available in a range of places, and they have now added Afterpay to allow customers to break up payments with your appointments and items in Square. You can use it with the Appointments app, the iPad in the Square stand, and the brand new Square Register. For the free plan, it is for a single location. You get unlimited staff accounts, the custom booking website, social media integrations, integrated payments, and automatic text and email reminders. If you are looking to go to a paid plan, then you can send customer confirmation texts and email, book with multiple staff, have a credit card on file for the no-show protection, and add in processing time. For a premium, you're also able to get the Team Plus, resource management, and custom staff commissions and automated contracts with that plan. To use Square appointments, you will first need to set it up in your Square dashboard. So we will go to the Customers menu and Appointments. This will open up the Square appointments. It will give you a small rundown about the appointments that are available, how they work, and that there is the free solution so you don't have to add in a credit card for the Square appointments. Once you click to get started, it will take you to your plan selection, which you can try for 30 days, and it shows you the amounts here. For this tutorial, we'll be going through the free plan. So you can only use appointments at one location. So if you have one location, you wouldn't see the screen. But if you have multiple locations, then you will have to select the location you would like to use the Square appointments with or upgrade your plan. Next, they want you to add in some details, and then you can click Get Started. From there, you can get the download link sent straight to your phone or your email for the Square Appointments app so that you are able to manage it on the go. Once you get that, you'll be brought to the Square Appointments screen. Much like other Square products, you have a kind of getting started available. So this is what your appointment overview will look like. As you complete these items, they will collapse and you can click the X here to get rid of this completely. And you will always see your upcoming appointments and any notifications here. In the appointments menu, you have your calendar where you're able to see by day, week, 5 days, or month. You'll be able to see any appointments that are booked within this month, and you'll be able to click into the details. You can also create an appointment using a client name. If it is a customer in your directory, you'll be able to populate the information from the directory, or you can create a new client straight from here. You can put your appointment details in for the day and time, add in any notes. If it is a repeat, you can select repeat and set the frequency for that. Or if it's all day, you can click all day. You can also add services, which these are some that were automatically populated. And if I you wanted to add in your own services, you can do it here and it will populate in your services menu, or you can go into items and add in your services. You can also add items to your appointments now. This is great for catering. If you have reservations and then you wanted to add in the food items that would be needed for this appointment, or any add-on products such as yoga mats or specialty tools that they can purchase for their add-ons with your appointment. You can also add a discount, and on the right-hand side, all of the information will populate for any previous appointments this customer has had, any cards on file, any client notes that you may have. So you'll select with your service the duration of it and the cost. Costs will populate here below, and you can click Save. You'll be able to notify your client by email, or if they have a phone number saved, you can do that. And then click Done. So now when we view our month, we can see that our appointment is here and we have all of the details. So we have our customer information. We can view messages and send messages, our appointment details, who's the staff that they will be seeing, who the appointment was booked by and when, what the service is, how much is due, any notes, and you can see any upcoming or previous appointments here. To take payment, you can do the tap swipe if you have a card reader, or you can take a payment manually by inputting in the card number. You can also book next appointment based on this customer. It will always show you the appointment history. You won't have to input any additional information for client information, and it will automatically be saved underneath that client's details and history. If you click the clock here, this shows your availability for the week. So this is set based on your schedule of your business hours that are open. So if you update here your time, then on your one-time change, it will automatically populate. So if you're closed for a holiday, then you can simply unselect it and it will not allow customers to book appointments during that time. The gear shows what the appointment icons are, and you can also show canceled appointments. Next, we go to online booking. You can enable online booking here and use the Square website to create your booking site, or you can add the form to an existing site that you have. You can also add it to Instagram at the book button and allow customers to reserve with Google. Next is settings. Once you enable it, you have your online booking preferences, your reservation guarantee, if you automatically accept message requests, or you will accept or decline them. Allow customers to choose time zone when booking. Online schedule, you can set for appointments to be scheduled at a certain time. So you can do anywhere within the service duration, which is about for depending on your service duration. So for the test, we did 45 minutes. So they will be able to set appointments by the 45-minute mark. Appointment must be made, and you can say it a couple hours in advance or even a month in advance. You can allow customers to book multiple services online or single. If you want single, you toggle this off. You can remove your staff from the online booking site so it doesn't see staff, but they're able to put in that information and it is automatically added to the staff that is listed on the service. If you are a single person on your appointments, then all appointments will have you as the staff. But if you have multiple people as employees under your appointments, then you will be able to switch which service is connected to which person. You can also set a daily appointment limit. You limit per staff member or per location, and then set how many appointments you will take in a day. Square has a fake it filter where you can reserve some of the time on your calendar to make you look more busy or less busy. Then you have a booking site QR code that you can print or use in your own printable materials to where your customer can scan your QR code and be brought to your booking site. So you'll click get QR code and that is it. You can save image and it will be added to your downloads. So next is the advanced widget, where you can create widgets for based on visibility for different staff. You can customize your staff, customize your services for what you allow the widget to include. This is helpful if you have multiple services, but you have pages on your site that are geared towards one particular service. So I can create a widget I could copy and paste this here that will only show those appointments that I allow for that. Next, you can invite clients using a campaign, which I covered in a previous video, and I will link in the card above for how to send campaigns to your customers who are added to your customer directory. Next is services. This is where you will add in your services for your customers to select, which is listed in your items menu. So we have our service library and we can click create service. This allows us to put the name, there's a category, description, select locations, upload a photo. It can be a fixed price or a variable price. You can set a cancellation fee, select the duration for your service, block extra time especially for like cleaning. That helps with scheduling in your calendar. If you want it bookable by customers online, you can have your assigned team members, select them here. And if you want to display price, it will show the price up here. If you want it as variable, then you can input a quick message to let them know what is needed to update the pricing for that. You can also add a variation for this, which will be a variable or a fixed for add-ons, and you're able to update all the information for the variations. Any of your modifier sets that are added, you can add them here, and any custom attributes. So once you create your service, it will be added to your service library and you'll be able to come in and edit as needed. Back at our dashboard, we can see our test appointment is here. This is how it would look. You'll be able to click and review, take payment for the appointment here. And if you're on your POS, you can take payment from there also. Next is staff. If you have an additional employee to add, you'll click add employee. If they are already under the Square team, then you can give them permissions to the appointments, which are covered in a later video. Then they will be automatically added to the appointments. But if you would like to add them, you put their name, email, phone number, picture. If you want their name to display different, what their calendar color is, their permission set, how they will be notified, what the staff member hours is, which can be outside of the business hours. If this employee is bookable by a customer online, what services they do and don't, and then a quick bio. And then you'll click save and they will be added to your staff. At any time that a staff is added and it needs to be updated, you could come in and update the information that is here. Next is settings, and we have calendar and booking, where we go through the multiple services and online and appointment preferences. Next is payments and cancellations. For a cancellation policy, you can input it here so your customers will be able to see what that looks like. You can require prepayment, which is of a certain amount. And for the Plus members, you can book with no-show protection, which will allow your customers to input their credit card number. If they don't show, then whatever is set in your cancellation policy as the fee for no-show, it will be taken off the card that they have added to their account. Next is communications, and you're able to send confirmation requests and text reminders, set how far from appointments you would like them to receive it. If Square Assistant is available to your customers to confirm, cancel, or change appointments by replying directly to the Square text messages. This is free, not in the text message marketing, which is a paid service. Square Assistant is always free. Then you can add digital contracts, which is a premium feature. You can still use Square contracts, but if you want to automatically add them to a appointment, you will need to upgrade to the premium, but you can send it outside of an appointment. Below, you're able to see the default text that is sent with each of the emails that are listed here. Next is history. Any changes, any updates with your client appointments will be listed in your history, and you are able to export here. Last is the COVID-19 tips. Since this is used for appointments where people could potentially be face to face, Square has given you a couple of tools to use for the COVID-19 tips. Using digital contract, prepayment with tipping, limit number of daily bookings, using a QR code for booking instead of allowing customers to come in, sending emails, setting buffer time for cleaning, updating hours, touch fee and remote payments. These are all tools that you can use to help limit the face-to-face with your customers in the sign-up portion of your appointments. So that is Square Appointments. If this video was helpful, please take a moment and give it a thumbs up and leave a comment if you have any questions about Square Appointments. Thank you for watching.